So I'm getting ready for Fez night. Oh man, I better take a killer chug of this. Getting the old laptop out, setting up the camera, and and I'm trying to think, okay, what I'm going to call tonight's Fez night. I've already did Fez night returns. I think I've did that title before, so I did arrive at the Fez that would not die. Okay, she was saying like Fez night revisited. And I said, well, I don't know. It doesn't have that edginess to it, And then she's suggesting, well, why not do a Fez night where you don't drink? And I'm like, you don't get the point. And then I'm telling her, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. She says, that's not good. I said, that's it. It's like raw, uncensored, just me and a drink babbling incoherently. And she's not getting it. Already the tension's starting to build. Okay? I kind of said, look, you can hang out. Be off camera, say stuff off camera, because she won't appear on camera. There's no way in hell. So then I got on the laptop and I started like looking at some stuff, and I said, well, here, let me show you one video that I made. And I was going to show her the Kong escapes video, which I'm okay with. It turned out okay, all right? And but that doesn't stand alone by itself. It needs Frank of the Mountain in the assassination video. It needs DeLisa Productions, the Kong sanction video. It needs And the Hat Fell by IR138 and Trisha Kitty. You have to watch them all in order to really get the feel for it, okay? So I watched the Frank of the Mountain video, and already I'm getting a little tense because it's getting late. I'm already starting late, and I'm kind of like, but I feel like, hey, sit down and watch this, okay? The Frank of the Mountain video, she's watching, goes, well, where did you get this video? I said, don't you recognize that? That's like the John F. Kennedy assassination video. She says, well, but you're in it. I said, he lifted it from one of my videos. She's a very intelligent woman, but sometimes I get impatient with her because she's so behind tech savvy. And the thing is, maybe we don't get along because she doesn't do any creative thing herself. And what she's not understanding is that I'm doing something that I feel is creative, and I have my way that I wind up to it. Because as I'm getting wound up about all this, she says, don't be so dramatic. I said, dramatic? That's the thing about the whole thing. It's about getting a state of mind, a certain energy level, before you go on camera, get the mind racing a little bit. Don't get dramatic. That's the same thing as saying to somebody, oh, calm down. Will you please lower your voice? Don't tell me not to get dramatic. That's only going to make me get more dramatic. God. And then, and I say, look, please understand, I know that my little hobby, oh, did I do the air quotes? I'm sorry. My little hobby on YouTube, it's all silly and childish, and you don't understand it, or you don't really care. But it's my little hobby, okay? It's special to me, all right? So she watched the Frank of the Mountain video. Didn't laugh. Just like, huh. She more or less wondered how it was done, which, okay. But, man, the first time I saw it, I thought it was hilarious. It was funny. So, I started watching the Kong sanction. I said, well, that's the next one that you have to watch. She starts watching that. This woman is such a prude. And so, like, I don't know, her sense, maybe, am I the one who's delusional? Am I the one that overthinks things? Maybe I am. But she's watching the Kong sanction video, and it comes to the part where Lisa's got the high-powered rifle looking through the window, zeroing in on my head, and she goes, this isn't good. People are going to be getting the wrong idea. And I said, it's a fantasy. It's not real. Oh, and then something I said. When I said that, I guess it was the straw that broke the camel's back, because she just got up from the laptop that I'm sitting in front of here right now, and she just went in the next room and started like essentially packing her bags, gathering up her stuff. And I could hear it like going in her purse, clank, clank, clank. And was she pissed? I told her like, hey, come on, Sit down, watch the video. No, no. It's like pornography. Oh, God. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Hey, I had to get that off my chest. I'm feeling a little better now. That's the thing about vlogging. It can be cathartic, and I recommend it to some of yous out there. And you know what? Maybe someday somebody will come to my door and shoot me. Pretend I didn't say that. She'll say, I told you so. Some YouTuber will come to my house and shoot me because of the Kong assassination videos, or as I like to call it, the Kill Kong saga. Oh man. You know, the only one that ever freaked me out was Underground Listener. I started really thinking that guy lost it. You know, that's the only person so far that I actually had a little ding went off in my head that said, nut job, okay? Taking things way too far. And this woman assumes that the whole world is like that. Onion. All right, Fez night. Off to a really brilliant start, isn't it? I feel like I'm kind of coming down with something, too. Excuse me, for my new subscribers, and maybe you can give me some input. I kind of thought, excuse me, pardon me, still have food in my mouth. I kind of thought that the part with welcoming the new subscribers was probably like the deadest part of the show. But I have to welcome my new subscribers. That's the whole point of Fez Night. That's why I started doing it. So then rather than visiting each individual page, if I know something about you already, I'll mention it. And since there was a gap of where I wasn't doing Fez Nights, there's a few new subscribers to welcome. So let's just plow on through, okay? Hope you enjoyed that last part of the story. I'm counting that she won't be watching YouTube, but if she does, I'll just deal with it, okay?